Hello, myself Mohammad Ois Khan of CSC ANML is here to give a presentation and my topic is DAROC Technology. DAROC Technology. The abbreviation is Data Activated Replicated Object Communications. It is a middleware architectural model which is loosely based upon the Blackboard model. This architecture will decrease the distribution of software development time by abstracting away much of the communication overhead and scheduling it, which most software developers are burned within their application. This approach will still provide a flexible architectural framework that allow for modularity in its components, which then in turn facilitates overall system upgrades and modification. The combination of reduced communication and synchronized overhead and flexibility will reduce software development time, which has a direct impact on the overall cost of the development and testing. Objectives. A short-term goal of DAROC is to provide a programming environment that will allow both undergraduate and graduate students the ability to gain some exposure and experience in programming distribution application. The long-term goal is a bit more ambitious. The direct architecture will address problems such as distributed simulation and battle managed scenarios. The major direct activities are eliminate message passing code implemented by the programmer, communication achieved by the reading and writing of the objects on the blackboard. Emily- Eliminating control component burnt out scheduling is placed on the OS, not on the application program. Activate functional elements indirect periodically or based on data changes when performing computations. Reduce code complexity and allow an average programmer to rapidly develop distributed application capability for fault recovery via data replication. DAROC consists of two primary components. Functional elements FE are activated and perform communications and analyze the system state, and the blackboard, which is structure that holds the data DO that makes up the background. Unlike functional elements, the data objects are passive and don't perform computations. Direct at a glance. The desire of Direct is to empower the programmers to be able to write components of distributed system without being distributed system expert. Goals of Direct: reduce software development cost, error proneness, and inflexibility associated with the distributed system application. Reduce code complexity so that the average programmer is able to build a distributed system. Provide a tool to better prepare students for the ever growing need of the job market for experienced distribution system programmers. Performance and bottlenecks. There are three components in direct architecture that can be a future source of bottlenecks in the result in performance hits. Direct currently is not in a stage of maturity in which distributed simulation can be performed. Direct bottlenecks, centralized team service, blocking lock mechanism, inflexible or functional element activation, copies of the data objects. Hardware and software needs. Direct has been compiled to run on both Intel x86 architecture as well as the SUN system at the UCI. Direct is written completely in C++, therefore in return, the porting of direct code from one platform to another should be facilitated as long as the C++ is supported on the platform in question. Direct Toolkit (DTK). A toolkit is currently underdeveloped to the future increase the programmer's ability to rapidly program the data objects and functional elements. Toolkit will not be static and will continue to grow to meet the needs of the user as time progresses. The individual revision of the toolkit will be contain three components: the Blackboard phrases, single writer, rule checker, and a direct code nugget generator. Conclusion. Current distributed programming plagiarisms force communication and scheduling code into the application code of the program. This method is highly error prone due to the complexity of the programming and distribution environment and leads to limited scalability. A data activated mild soft, a data activated middle a data activate middleware approach whose goal is to easy distributed programming for the people who are not distributed system experts. DAROC is a network transported environment in which all the access are seen as long as a local from the programmer's point of view. Data activation is loosely based upon Data activation is loosely based blackboard model simplifies the scheduling while providing mechanism providing a mechanism for the data replication. The involving a toolkit will also enhance its simple yet powerful distribution programming environment. Thank you.